Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to install the pole steering mount for the Bixpy Jet. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so today we're going to be looking at how to install the pole steering mount on the Bixpy Jet. This is the J2 motor, but this will actually fit on the older or the original Bixpy Jet. It fits on a 1-inch shaft. So you could probably adapt it to, other motors if you have a 1-inch shaft on it as well. But the mount comes in this nice little tube, has everything you need in it. Here's the mount itself, right there. And then it also has the other pieces you need. This is the part that, open this up. It's the part that actually attaches to the mount and the broom handle. I think this will fit, or painter's handle. This should fit most broom handles and painter pole handles as well. It's just a female connection right here. And that's actually the painter's pole that I currently use. I'll talk about this more a little bit later. And then it has the stainless steel bolts as well that you're gonna need for the installation. And there's also one last piece is just a zip tie. But I'm gonna bring you guys in closer so you can get a better look at the installation. All right guys, so here's the actual arm that's gonna mount to the Bixpy Jet. That's actually gonna fit, this little hole here is gonna actually line up with the slot that's right here. I'll give you guys a closer look. As you can see, there's a little slot right here. This hole needs to line up with that, and then a bolt's gonna actually go through there. I'll show you that when I do the actual install. But you're also going to need to take the piece that threads into the handle. We'll have to actually install that. So on the other side of the arm, there is a thread, and then you're just gonna take this piece here, and then you're gonna just screw that in. And the one thing to keep in mind when you're gonna screw this in is, so since I'm gonna put this on the left side of my Kayak, I'm gonna want this piece to be on top. So I wanna thread it this way. So just, line everything up and then, thread it to the top. You could probably do it on the bottom as well, but I'm gonna put it on the top. So I'm gonna go ahead and thread that right now. So now I know I'm gonna thread it this way. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Now I have it threaded on. What you're gonna need to make sure is that you have enough of it on there so that you can put this locking nut on. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on, and then I can adjust it. I'm just gonna thread the locking nut all the way down to, where it's on there, pretty solid. I have a, I think this is a 10mm socket. Yeah, that's a 10 millimeter socket on there. So I'm gonna just tighten it down real quick. All right, so I've got that tightened down now. And again, it's gonna be this way. Just like that. So that when I steer, let's see here, probably gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to line this up later and then tighten this down so that when I'm steering, it will be in the direction I want it in terms of the way that this is facing. So I actually tightened this down again a little bit later. So the way this attaches to the shaft, it actually uses this zip tie. So the zip tie goes through this little slot right here, and then it comes around the back. I'm just gonna show you that real quick before I put it on. So again, it goes through that shaft, comes out the back, and then you'll see right here you have another, you can slide the zip tie right through, comes out, and then that's gonna go around the shaft here, and then we'll tighten that down, but I'll get you guys a close-up of how that will look like. All right, so here's the arm, and you can see I have the zip tie already on, so I'm just gonna slide it over. And then remember the little slot that's here, it's gonna just line up with the hole here when you put it on. So All right, so here is the arm, and there's the shaft. So you can see I already have the zip tie on. So all I'm gonna do is just put it on the shaft right here. And then you just take the zip tie and fasten it down like so. There we go. There you go. So I've got the zip tie on there, and remember I showed you that little slot that's right here. So we're just gonna line up the hole that's on the top here with that, and then we're gonna insert the bolt here. And then we're just gonna fasten everything down. I believe this did actually come with an Allen wrench, but I misplaced it. So I'm just gonna use the one that I have here. Then we're gonna just tighten it down. Be a lot easier with an extension, so we got an extension, there you go. Just gonna tighten her down. All right, so I've got the bolt tightened down, and now the steering should work. All right, so I've got everything tightened down and steering should work. All you gotta just cut this zip tie. I haven't done that yet, but I'll do that at some point. Right now it doesn't move, and the reason for that is because I have this pin in here. This is pretty cool, because just take the pin out and now I can steer the boat or kayak. And then if I want to make it so that I use my rudder, or actually my fins to steer, I can lock the motor in place so that it'll just go straight. It's pretty awesome actually. But I'm gonna take the pin out just so I can show you guys the steering. I'm gonna go ahead and install the paint handle. So this is the paint handle I use. I'll put a link to this in the description below. This is just a Mr. Long Arm. I think I got this at Home Depot. What's nice is this can adjust pretty easily. That's why I got it. Yeah, so to install it, all you have to do is just take the paint handle, just thread it right onto the mount. Like so. All right, so I've got the paint handle installed, and now you can see I can easily steer the Bixpy. All right guys, so that was the install of the Bixpy Jet pole steering mount. If you guys have any comments or questions about it, let me know in the comment section below. If you guys are interested in anything in this video, you know, from the Bixpy Jet, the pole mount, and even the paint handle, I'll have links to everything in the description below. So make sure you guys check those out. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe for future videos. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. That's about 4 or 5 already. And my shadow's not causing them to drop off.